The human brain is the only organ in the body that thinks about all the functions of the body, yet it's the one that we think the least about. Our brain is an essential organ of our body, which controls everything we do, from breathing, walking, eating, sleeping, etc. Let's take a look at the top 10 habits that damage our brain. All of us know that smoking cigarettes causes cancer, but did you know that the nicotine in cigarettes can cause your brain to shrink? Not only does it shrink our brain, but it also leads to Alzheimer's disease. Introverts, and those people who tend to speak less due to their shyness or just because they don't want to speak, face a higher risk of reducing the efficiency of their brains. Conversations that are intellectual are actually exercises for the brain, like the gym is for muscles. A lot of us skip breakfast for the sake of diet or saving time, and this damages our brain. When we sleep at night, our brain still requires nutrients. It consumes the stored nutrients of our body, and when we wake up in the morning, we need to have breakfast to fill the space of consumed nutrients. Not eating breakfast leads to low blood sugar levels, which is bad for our health. Whether one is feeling very hungry or enjoying their dish too much, overeating is a terrible idea. It causes the brain arteries to harden, which leads to decreased mental capabilities. Consuming too much sugar interrupts the absorption of proteins and nutrients, which can lead to malnutrition. When a person suffers malnutrition, brain development is affected, so it's advised to minimize the consumption of sugary drinks. Air pollution may not be a habit, but breathing in polluted areas actually leads to lower amounts of oxygen reaching your brain, and without oxygen, our brains cannot function properly. A lot of us have a habit of sleeping with our heads covered. It leads to increased intake of carbon dioxide and lesser intake of oxygen, which damages our brain cells. Our brain is like a muscle. If you don't give it exercise, it will shrink. Not engaging in stimulating thoughts causes damage to our brain. So watch a documentary, or play some puzzle games, or read a book to keep your thinking intact. Many of the students and workers tend to work and study even during sickness. When your body's sick, your body and mind both need to rest. By working in sickness, you're causing long-term damage to the brain cells. Sleep is the most important part of our physical and mental health. A good night's sleep of at least 8 hours is vital for our brain as well as the internal organs. A recent study found that sleep helps in cleaning the brain of toxins only during the deep sleep cycle. Engaging in the above-mentioned habits can decrease your brain health, which can lead to the death of brain cells and cause irreparable damage.